Welcome back, everyone. Today we have a quick lower body exercise. We will be using the sandbags for it. It would be about 3 exercises and take around 30 minutes to complete. As always, first things first, make sure you're warmed up. Hop on an Airdyne, hop on a stationary bike, grab a jump rope and hit some jumps. Go for a walk, go for a jog, anything that you can do to get that blood flowing initially. And then we will jump into our first exercise, which will be a little bit more of a warm-up exercise in that of the kettlebell swings. I really enjoy kettlebell swings here as it allows our hips to begin firing, it allows our back to begin firing. It kind of gets that full body firing and ready for what's to come in this exercise. I throw this in a lot of lower body workouts to get the legs going, to get the back going, to get everything feeling loose and fluid together. With that, I will use incrementing weights. So I will go from the 44 pound to the 53 pound to the 70 pound to the 80 pound, all for 10 reps. And then we will have our 4 sets done and be ready to jump into the next exercise today, which is sandbag squats. Sandbag squats, I always compare to kind of that front squat movement. It really allows us to strengthen our back because we have to hold the bag up, as well as work on our legs because we're squatting it up and down. For that, I am going to do 7 sets of this, and again, we will increase the weight each time until we kind of hit that sweet spot. So today I will do, the first set with 150 pounds, the next 2 sets with 200 pounds, and then our final 4 sets will be with the 250 pound bag. Those first sets really allow us to kind of get that right movement pattern with the equipment. And then we're allowed to use the final 4 sets to really make our gains. If you don't have a big enough bag that you feel you're gonna get adequate fatigue out of and overload out of, you are more than welcome to add reps with each set. Let's say you only have a 150 pound sandbag. I would start with 3 reps, 6 reps, 9 reps, 12 reps, and then 4 sets of 12 reps as you get going and are able to still get that progressive overload without needing the extra weight. If you have the weight, I will do 4 reps for each set, increasing the weight, and then kind of hang out at that 4 rep range. Once we complete this exercise, we will move into our final exercise for the day, which is Cossack squats. Cossack squats are a great way to get our hip mobility rocking and rolling, especially after we fatigue it with the sandbag squats. So we will do 3 sets of 10 reps at that. I personally will not add weight today. If you are looking for a little extra fatigue at the end of this workout, go ahead and you can add a kettlebell or some dumbbells or some chains, whatever you want, to this Cossack movement. But like I said, today it's more about the mobility for me and really loosening our hips up at the end of this workout, so we can take this energy throughout the day and not be feel too tight and locked down. We don't want that. We want to be open and loose and fluid, and it kind of allows us to get fluid, take some of that fluidity away with the squats. That's more of a high stress workout, and then go back into some fluid movements to get our hips loose and back up with the Cossack squats. Like I said, this should be about a 30-minute workout. Let me know if you guys like it, if you give it a shot, and I hope you guys enjoy it. We can get the sweat going before the day begins, and we can really take that energy into our day. Have a great day.